Please tell me about how you got into your line of work. When did you first know that this was what you wanted to do?
Okay, I first got in this line of work after 35 years in accounting,
Mm-hmm.
and the opportunity presented itself as my father's retiring
Mm-hmm.
and didn't have anyone to leave his practice to book of business, which is called in our world of investment advisors. And so at the time, I was not working, and I decided it was the perfect time for me to get involved in his business
Mm-hmm.
so that he legacy. And
Mm-hmm.
so I took over his book of business and learned the business from the bottom up, and it's been very exciting and rewarding. And I love the work because it involves people
Mm-hmm.
and people person. And so I have added to his investments with my own clients that are looking forward to retirement. And so here I am, uh, using my skills in accounting to now be an investment advisor in this whole new world of the financial industry.
Got it. Got it. That's cool. That's cool. I think I remember you. I remember you talking about that at Big Daddy's funeral. Aw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. You mentioned that you like people. So, what else do you like, and what do you dislike about your job?
Um, I can help people plan for retirement
Mm-hmm.
because with the baby boomers, my generation, so many people retiring now, they have no idea what to do with their assets, how much money they need, what they need to do with their retirement, their 401ks,
Mm-hmm.
in many years. So many people need help and advice, and that's what I enjoy doing, helping put them on the right path to see what their goals are
Mm-hmm.
and to see how, if they are suited and if they are ready for retirement.
Got it. Got
And
it.
maybe keep retirement, or are they okay without working any, in the future after they're 65 or 66 years old?
Gotcha. Interesting. Interesting. So does that involve? So that probably involves like calculating costs and like what like they'll get from like Social Security.
That would include, like, okay, are they eligible for Social Security? Are they married?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have two Social Securities as income? Do they have any retirement? What are their other assets? Do they have any other cash? Do they have any inheritance? Are they going to continue working in retirement? What 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 is their income and what are their assets look like? There are many types of software that you can plug everything into and do what if scenarios
Mm-hmm.
uh, to see if they are going to be financially secure.
Right.
Last thing you do is run out of money in retirement.
Right. That would stink. Okay. So, okay. When you were a child, what did you think that you were going to be when you grew up?
I always wanted to be a bookkeeper. I always wanted
Interesting.
to do business. When I was young, like maybe Grace's age, and we lived on Meat Drive,
Mm-hmm.
I had friends and we wanted to climb up in the tree and play business.
Oh wait, that's so cute.
Jerry would remember this because he wasn't even born, but there was a girl across the street, and we would do silly things like save laundry tickets because there was a laundry up the street,
Mm-hmm.
and they had these little tickets. We'd find them on the ground and stuff, and tea bags. And I don't know why I remember tea bags, the Lipton tea bags, and then we would just talk about business. We put everything in a box and just pretend like we were a store, you know. So it was weird, but I just always thought about being organized like that.
Yeah.
And like that, you've probably heard lots of stories about being organized, and that has nothing. I guess it's a little bit of being anal retentive about things, but I really always private school to go to public school so I could get more business classes, at least I
Really?
thought. Way back in the day, Ursuline Academy didn't offer much in that area.
Gotcha.
And an FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America, when I went to Churchill, which is public school. And so that was the first thing I did when I went to college, junior college, is I took, business classes and that sort of thing, leading to that kind of a career.
Got it.
I always knew that's what to do. I wasn't very interested in the arts, and that came later. So it's kind of like people say, oh, both sides of your brain work. You like to be creative, but you also have a business sense about you.
Got it.
So the business sense has always been primary, and the creative side has always been what I really love to do.
Gotcha. Is like the creative side, is that something that works into your job?
Not really. I think it's just more of an outlet.
Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Do you have any favorite stories from your work life?
Yeah, I learned a lot. 35 years in accounting and back office kind of work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just as a little bit of information, I'm one of the ones in the family who didn't finish college. I had about 2.5 years, but I used the resources I had, and I worked really hard.
Yeah.
So in my accounting career, I was always either office manager, accounting manager, or controller. The last job I had before I took over Dad's book of business was I was controller of the whole company.
Mm-hmm.
And they knew I had the experience and I was capable of, actually running the business. So the story I have to tell and what I learned along the way is that you have to be, what do I want to say? You have to listen, not be judgmental. Always listen, because I always supervised a lot of people and in the office, and actually more than just people in accounting at times. So you have to be fair. You have to listen. Sometimes you have to wear many hats. Psychologist, you just have to sit and listen to what people are saying.
Right.
They're not at work on time, or they're not doing their job for various reasons. So I think what I've learned over the years is be careful what you say. Major on the major and minor on the minor. That's a good thing to remember. And so the very last job I had before I became a financial advisor was working for a company where the owners were super people, and a good relationship with them, because I had learned so much in the past from working for other small companies, never any big public companies, always small companies. I learned how to deal with people, and to always go to my boss with any issues if there was a problem, and she always backed me up. You have somebody up back in a situation, that's good, but you got to earn that right. They have to trust you and know that you're doing a good job before they're going to back you up. So that's all a learned thing, and it took me many years in business to learn that. I was always a hard worker, but sometimes I probably didn't make the right decision with people. And I think I learned to be a good people person, which made me probably pretty good at what I do now in helping people in their lifetime goals. You've got to listen to what they're saying and listen to know what they want, and don't force your ideas on them. In the financial industry, don't